Hey Leo, so what the hell is this? Well, guys, this is exactly what we've predicted in the last video, that oil was going to collapse the fuck out. So it hits 65.65 today from a high of 77 just early in the week when we were shorting it. So huge trade, guys. If you missed it, you know what to do. 13marketmoves.com, sign up right now. But if you've been paying close attention to the things that we have discussed in multiple videos in the last 60 days, the most important part of understanding what happens next is to look at all the historical times when oil has moved substantially. Like a 3-day move of 13% in oil, 13% plus in oil, that is a huge move, guys. So this is not a tech stock that we're talking about. This is oil. This impacts everything. This impacts the market greatly. And this bounce right here, oh, absolutely, we're shorting the hell out of this bounce because ultimately we could hit a level of 61 in not so distant future. And if we go from basically 77 to 65, and if we hit 61 in the next 2 trading sessions, guys, this could mean a lot to the markets. So as you know, I've posted multiple videos saying, hey, everybody's run on Wall Street. They're basically saying, hey, oil's supposed to be shooting higher. Energy is the greatest trade. Understand that right now, all of these people that were saying oil goes higher for the last 2 months, they are fucked. They are unwinding their positions, and they have been so confident that oil goes higher that at this point, this is a market surprise. This is a market shock. And if we look at all the historical times where oil has dropped more than 20% within a short amount of time, like within, a week, within 10 trading days, what happens next in the market is the question that's on everybody's mind right now. Why the fuck hasn't the market collapsed out yet? So when you compare the chart of oil to the chart of S&P, you're like, look, S&P is like not doing anything. Okay, it's just going sideways. How can this possibly be? How can this market be so resilient? Okay, there's bank crisis, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the world. Okay, the contagion is spreading at the speed of light, and yet S&P 500 is just sitting here. It is just fucking sitting here. So you're wondering like, okay, well, Leo, you're probably wrong on your estimation that of your historic data on oil. Basically, you're saying that while oil crashes, S&P 500 is going to follow. Guys, remember, markets have a delay effect. I'm sure every one of you that's traded for at least a little bit, you watched the movie The Big Short. Now, this is a very entertaining movie. However, most of the people, 99.9% of them, when they watch the movie, they miss the very important part of the movie, and that is that Dr. Burry is 1 year early on his Big Short. Now, clearly, we've been talking about oil collapse for the last 2 months, and it's already collapsing, so we're not nowhere like Dr. Burry was early on the real estate market crash. But things could accelerate here rather rapidly over the course of the next 2, 3, 5 trading sessions. And this delay effect that I often describe in the videos. This delay effect, guys, I mean, it could be phenomenal in terms of what S&P 500 could actually produce in terms of a 1-day drop, guys. I predict that next week, in the next 7 trading sessions, we're going to have the fucking circuit breakers going off. That means you need to hurry the fuck up and be positioned for this trade. All these sideways moves that you see right here. Do you know what this means? The biggest point of the Big Short is this. Yes, Dr. Burry is too fucking early on his real estate crash. He puts billions of dollars into the bet. He gets shit from a lot of people because they think he's crazy. Just like I was getting a lot of shit from people saying, Leo, who the fuck shorts oil when everybody thinks oil is going to go back to 100? Every fucking Wall Street analyst says oil's going to 100. Well, in the last 3 days, they changed their fucking mind. That's why you got the oil chart looking like this. Okay? Every Wall Street analyst is changing their view on oil. They're fucking unloading their positions, and that is not likely to stop nowhere in any distant future. So how do you profit from this? Guys, you probably missed the oil trade. Okay? Don't feel bad about it. Actually, feel bad about it for a moment and kick yourself in the ass just a few times saying, God damn, Leo told me oil was going to crash. He told me I should sign up and trade with the coach, and I didn't. All right, now that shit is over with, okay, let's move on, because there is a much bigger trade brewing here in the picture. You might have made 10x on this trade. You might have made 3x. You might have made, like some of our guys made fucking 40x on this trade, okay? But you have to be absolutely perfect trading every bounce, everything. And the one thing about trading oil futures, guys, it messes with your buying power, the way they calculate the margin. So sometimes you have to unload position. If you're not in a position, you can't back. Anyway, trade with a 13 market moves coach if you want to capitalize on some of these crazy moves that are about to come up. And I'm telling you that this drop in oil is a predecessor for a much bigger drop in S&P 500. And it's the very fact that S&P 500 is doing this that is telling us that's exactly what was happening during 2008 in the real estate crisis. Is happening right now. And you may be thinking, well, what the fuck is that, Leo? Well, what this represents right here is big banks establishing huge short positions. Okay? They are shorting the fuck out of this market, okay? Until they acquire enough positions, they're not going to let it unwind. But I promise you, in the next 5 days, it's going to happen. This market is going to fall the fuck out. Because if you look at the statistics, if you look at the historic data, guys, there's never been an instant where oil has collapsed by 20% within 7 trading days and the rest of the market didn't. So that's a fact. And if it happens this time, it would be an absolute outlier to every other historic event they have ever witnessed in the stock market. So I don't know about you, but I'm going with the historic data here, and I'm telling you that in the next 5 days, this sideways bullshit is going to stop. The question is, are you going to know exactly what to do with it when the right moment comes? And what I mean by the right moment, where were you? Where were you this Monday? Where were you this Monday when oil was jumping? When oil was jumping and pumping right here. Where were you? Right here. Chances are you looked at this pump and you said, hey, screw it. I'm not going to pursue this oil short anymore. And that presented the biggest opportunity of all times out of all trades besides our Bitcoin trade, guys. Bitcoin is officially the second best trade of the week. And if you guys missed that one, oh boy, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, guys. The money is going into Bitcoin. It's going to keep going into Bitcoin. I told you in the video I posted over the weekend, Bitcoin is the way to go. Look, three days. Okay, the faith in dollar is gone. Dollar is going to collapse the fuck out. We've talked about it in the last few videos. No need to review it right now. But despite of what appears to be a highly bearish chart pattern on BTC, it's destined to go higher. Now, I'm going to say something right now most of you never, ever heard me say. And I'm going to dare to say that Bitcoin has a chance to actually go to 200,000. Now, you've heard a lot of other fuckers say, whoa, it's going to 200,000, it's going to 1 million. I have never, ever said that, okay? Never, ever. As most of the time, I've been an advocate for shorting Bitcoin. But there are moments in the market where you absolutely have to buy the hell out of Bitcoin. And this is this very instance. There is a link under this video somewhere where you can go and sign up. We trade Bitcoin at 13 Market Moves. We trade it on Phemex. Make sure you click our referral link, sign up, trade with our group. Because this right here, guys, was over in... Okay, this was over 60x on this pump right here, all the way from 19.5 to 26.6. Okay, officially, this is the biggest percentage gainer in the last few days. Okay, but the way oil was trading, depending how well you time your entries and entries, I mean, depending exactly how you were set up and how your entries and entries were, guys, you could have made a little bit more on oil, you could have made a little bit more on BTC, but the bottom line, if you're not trading BTC, you're gonna miss one of the biggest fucking trades of the decade. This next Bitcoin move, okay, is gonna make bears look fucking stupid, and it's gonna make every bull look like a shining fucking star, because finally, whatever they've been saying for the last so many years, it actually has a huge catalyst to materialize. So you remember Bitcoin going from, 3K to 10K. I remember Bitcoin at 20K and we were shorting it all the way down to 3K. And then we were buying it at 3,500. Okay, I remember cashing out back when it hit 17. We got back in at 12. They were nowhere as close to the type of setup and opportunity that we have right now on Bitcoin. But with that said, Bitcoin higher, we've stressed that, gold higher, buy every dip in gold, buy every dip in Bitcoin. Out of all the trades, Bitcoin's got probably the most exponential opportunity potential for the course of the next 6 to 12 months. I would not be shocked if Bitcoin hit 200K. It's a 25 now. Okay, do the math. Trade with the right type of margin. Okay, and it's just as good as buying calls on Bitcoin. Okay, so go to the link below the video, Phemex. Click our link there, sign up, guys. Don't waste any time. Get your account set up, damn it. Call 13 Market Moves. Don't miss another 60, 70x trade. So to finish the strategy on this oil trade, if you're late to the oil trade, yes, there's still downside. Yes, we're still shorting, but a much greater trade as far as the percentage payout is going to be the S&P 500, because it has held up so well. Okay, when it does break this move compression of going sideways, when it finally does break, and it is going to break, guys, there's not an instance in history where S&P 500 did not break significantly to the downside when oil has broken significantly to the downside. I don't have time to insert all of these freaking charts, but trust me, there is 17 incidents in US history in the last 30 years where market has taken a serious nosedive when oil has dropped 20% plus in a matter of 7 trading days. And this is where we're headed. So we're very, very close. We're very, very close to meeting that historic criteria for a severe drop in the rest of the market. Now, never mind the rest of the story here. Fucking banks crashing, going out of business in the United States. Whoa. Guys, it's going to be the biggest crash ever. There's no doubt about it. The question is, are you going to profit from it? Are you just going to sit there and watch? Well, Leo, I've been shorting the S&P 500. Enough, man. It keeps pumping. It keeps pumping. It keeps pumping because big banks keep accumulating heavy short positions. Once they're done accumulating them, which will be in the next 5 days, this shit is going to fall the fuck out. It's a 99.999 probability. But the question is, like, if you get in too early, yeah, you will get killed. It'll pump. So time it with a 13 Market Moves coach. I want you to get on the call. Schedule a call right now at 13marketmoves.com. By the way, we're giving you some killer trades this week. How about WAL? So I think I posted the video Monday saying, hey, go to 13 Market Moves, register. We're going to give you the top 10 banks are going to drop today, guys. This was the bank that we gave you. If you went in when I recorded that video, and that morning, if you registered, you would have caught this, guys. Now, this is stupid, okay? This is absolutely stupid because this is not a penny stock, right? WAL, okay, goes from $53 to 7. 7. And then we short the bounce yesterday when it hits 40 bucks. 39.50. We short the hell out of this thing again. Look at this. Guys, percentage-wise, these are insane drops. I mean, it goes back to 22, from 40 to 22, and then we're not even talking about a penny stock. We're talking about a stock that has options that are highly liquid. You can trade the hell out of this thing, guys. And chances are, in not so distant future, okay, you've heard me say that about FRC before it dropped one more time. This thing is going to revisit. Now, maybe it's not going to hit $7, but it's sure destined to visit some type of number in the teens, okay? And we're going to determine that tomorrow based off the volume, based off all some of the other context in the market. But guys, there's some colossal trades that you're missing. And one of the worst things that the trader can tell me is, Leo, I'm not worried about it. You're always finding these other trades. There's always another day to trade in the market. To which I say all the time, that's the worst mentality that you can have as a trader. At times the market gives you an opportunity to make a few million. If you don't go for it, you're an idiot. Okay, at times the market gives you an opportunity to make 5,000, okay? And you make 5,000, that's fine. Okay? The issue is if you're a trader and the market gives you an opportunity to make a few million, but you only make 5,000, that is a huge fucking problem. So get rid of this mediocre fucking mentality, okay? This is not a regular market by no means. When we have banks, financial institutions drop from $70 to $7, this is how you fucking know. These are not regular market conditions, okay? So you don't be sitting there, oh, Leo, I'm going to risk manage my shit on this trade. Oh, Leo, I got a big account, but I'm only going to put 5K in the trade. Go to hell. The market is giving you a chance to be set for life. Wake the fuck up. Trade with 13 market moves. I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Let's roll. Make it happen.
First, distract target. Then block his blind jab. Counter with cross to left cheek. Discombobulate. Dazed, will attempt wild haymaker. Employ elbow block. And body shot. Block ferrule left. Weaken right jaw. Now fracture. Break cracked ribs. Traumatize solar plexus. Dislocate jaw entirely.